Alright, everybody, take a look out your window and you will see a world run by lies. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is giving you abundance and joy. Not necessarily happiness, right? Because I hear a lot of people say, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. But they don't even know what they're saying, for the most part. They don't even know what they're saying. Look at the word happy. And I bet 90% of the people watching this won't know that the word happy comes from the word happenstance. Happenstance. The word happenstance means by chance. You know, it's just a fluke. It's fleeting joy. Or fleeting, not just, see, joy is different. Joy is different than happiness, right? Happiness is like, just so happens to be happy. I just so happen to be feeling good, happy right now. Joy is a feeling you get that's more true. It's a more true feeling. You know, it's more like it comes from our heart more, you know, like when you feel joy, it's not necessarily because you got a new fucking whatever, you know. You feel joy when you look at your kids having a nice dinner, you know, and then them being, you know, satisfied. That brings somebody joy. That's not happiness, that's joy. Okay, you get joy in your heart, right? So there's a big difference, and a lot of people don't realize that. So they're like, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. But they're not realizing that happy, it's gonna leave you. You know, you can't whatever makes you happy, it's gonna go away soon, right? It's gonna, you know, it might not make you happy again. It's just by chance. But when you feel joy, there are things in life that bring joy to your heart. Those things will always bring joy to your heart. Always. And so I just wanted to clarify on that. Right now, I'm kind of going through a tough time. Peeps, my homies, my like 20 people who watch my videos. You know, I don't know who you are, but you guys are cool, man. You guys are cool. Yeah. I really do. You know, I don't care that it's only 20. I don't care. That's not why I'm doing this. A lot of times I make videos just to, you know, say that I did, you know. I don't care how many people see it. I really don't. But, you know, I made the video. I made the video. And a lot of videos I make aren't even worth watching, to be honest. I understand. I get it. I understand. But a few of those videos should have done pretty well, but didn't, for a very specific reason. And it's a very specific reason. And the reason is because I've been put on a list that prohibits me from garnering a massive following on YouTube. I'm prohibited. It's not just my shitty fucking video quality making skills. It's not just that. I'm telling you, and I know it to be true. I know it to be true, okay? There's an algorithm on YouTube that determines whether you are eligible for a massive following or not. And even though my videos aren't very, you know, there's like one or two that are like kind of good. Even if they were all really good, I still wouldn't garner a massive following because the algorithm has made it so. And that's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Because it's not the algorithm that rules this. It's not the algorithm that is in charge, okay? The algorithm's not in charge. God Almighty is in charge. God Almighty alone is in charge, okay? And when there's a certain there's a certain joy that comes from knowing that one is watched over, and even though one is not perfect, even though one has many flaws, there's still an almighty creator that loves me very much, that loves you very much. And this place, I've determined that this place, Earth or whatever, is either a test or a punishment. That's it. This place that we're in, this body, this meat suit, is either a test or a punishment. And I know that to be true. Maybe it's a both. Maybe it's a test in a punishment. or a punishment in a test. Really. I mean, think about it, right? You're born in this place. You have no idea. You come into it totally oblivious. Not only do you come into it oblivious, but you come into it not being able to defend yourself at all. Like, you're totally reliant. Totally, absolutely reliant on somebody else from the moment you come here until you become self-sufficient. And a lot of people never become self-sufficient. A lot of people need their families. A lot of people need their friends for survival. Okay? And some people die because they don't have that. There are people right now on the streets of Phoenix, Arizona, dying because they don't have what others have: a family, willpower, the knowledge of God. Dying right now. I'm a flawed human being. Very much so. But I will always know that I know that I know that I know there's a creator. There's a God Almighty that loves me very much and loves you very much. And even though this place is massively confusing, the world we live in is massively difficult. It's treacherous. There's traps around every corner. Addiction, you know. There's temptation to do wrong around every corner, right? And so when you look at it and you realize the place that you're in, right? You see, well, why would God allow such terrible things to happen? You know, if he's governing this place. Well, to be honest, you know, look at who offered Jesus Christ the kingdoms of the world if he'd only bow. How could Satan offer that if it wasn't his to offer? How? I'm pretty sure Jesus would have been like, hey, those aren't yours to offer if it wasn't. But it was. It is. This place is not governed. I mean, ultimately everything, you know, ultimately God Almighty uses the lowly to confound the strong, and the weak to confound the strong, and the dumb to confound the smart or the wise. You know what I mean? So everything that happens here is for a purpose, is to the purpose of the Creator, of He that created us, everything. So knowing that, like that, knowing that alone, knowing that you know that, knowing that you know that you know that, automatically gives you a foot up. You're automatic, just with that basic knowledge, you already are better off than a lot of people. Seriously. Because no matter what happens to you, if you're sent to prison, like I'm being sent to prison in 4 days for a little while, I'm going to prison, I have to go turn myself in, you know that that's where you're supposed to be, right? I know that that's where I'm supposed to be at that time. Not because I want to be there, but because I'm supposed to be there. Because there's a reason why. I don't have to be privy to that for there to be a reason. I don't have to. I don't have to know why for there to be a reason. But I know that there's a reason. You see what I'm saying? So that's comforting. So when I realize that, when I understand that, when I know that, it's comforting. It's very comforting. It really is, because if I wasn't supposed to be here, if God didn't want me where I'm at, then I wouldn't be here. If I'm not here to learn something or do something or be something or try to do something, then I wouldn't be here. But I am, and I will be. So, do the damn thing. It's been pressed upon my heart that if I'm to have a family, if I'm to have a child, it's got to be soon. And I've already got at least 8 to 10 months to go think about that, right? 4 days. I've got 8 to 10 months to think about that. And I will. I'll be thinking about it, right? I'll be thinking about it hard. I've been looking for a woman to be with. You know, I've been really trying to find somebody who is compatible with me, who has a sense of humor, who is aware that there is a God Almighty, right? But my type, right, like me, myself, I've done a lot of things that I shouldn't have in my life. You know, I've done things that I shouldn't have done. So that kind of puts me in a category of like, you know, I won't be able to find a normie chick to make good with, you know? The girl that I find that's willing to be with me and make a family with me is going to be just like me. And we're going to have to both come out of her. We're both going to have to come out of Babylon together to make this family. And that's going to be awesome. It's going to be great because we both have these obstacles to overcome and we both have each other to lean on to do that, right? And we both know that there's a God Almighty to do that, to help us do that, right? Because a normie chick isn't going to stand for me. A chick who hasn't been where I've been, a woman who hasn't seen things that are more on the seedy part of life, you know, like, and I'm not saying I have to be with a girl that's seedy or, you know, that's immoral or anything, but I feel that only a woman who has been there, done that, would be interested in a guy like me who has also been there, done that. And she's also going to be, how I feel, sick of it. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. I've done it already. You know what I haven't done? Is be, like, completely sober for 5 years. And work hard at something for years plus. Fix my concentration on something for many years. That's what I haven't done. You know, I've fucked off before. I've gotten high many times. I've done stupid things. I've made many mistakes. But what I haven't done is build something, make something, create something worthwhile. And that's what I'm aiming to do. I'm realizing that I'm not going to be young forever. And the only reason I'll have somebody by my deathbed with me holding my hand is because I'll have to create them. That's the only, because my parents will be long gone. My sister has her own life to do. If I want somebody to care about me, I'm going to have to create them. And so create them I will. And be a great father I will. I will. I know it. I'll be an awesome father. Ooh. Oh, pardon me, you guys. Anyway, I hope you've gleaned a bit of whatever you gleaned from this. I hope it's something that you've gleaned. I hope it's not nothing, right? I hope that this has brought you some type of something. Be well. Work hard. Men, work hard. Be well. Work hard. Create life. Teach the life the right way. Teach it. Teach. Passion. Be passionate. Passion is a great thing. All good things come from God Almighty. That's pretty straightforward. See you guys later.